love you, Mango. Mwah, mwah. I love you, emotional support demon. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You know, if someone buys us, I hope they buy us both, because they dare not separate us, because we will be so sad. Mwah, mwah, mwah. This is totally not marketing manipulation.
Good evening, laddies, lasses, and lasses. Welcome to the click. You smell absolutely astounding today. You know who would make a good baby parent? You! That is right. Get your baby plushies today and care for them deeply, and you can descend together into the eternal hellfire. Anyway, today we're going to do something absolutely dandy-fine-delicious. I have a bit of a passion when it comes to design. Are you a design passionist? I know I am. So today we're going to look at design to know what we shouldn't do when it comes to design and when it goes completely astray in hilarious ways. Enjoy. Mwah. What even is... Oh. I did not think that was a sink. Okay, fam. How are you supposed to turn this around when your hands are like wet and soapy and slippery? Not to mention it looks like you're like twisting a weird cucumber thing. You know, sometimes designers just go overboard and be like, this would totally look pretty and fancy, but is it functional and does it even look good? No, and also no. Let's do it, baby. I hope someone got very fired for this. Oh, it's another crappy sink. What is it with crappy sinks? Jesus Christ. But that's so true, though. Out of all, like, the places in the world where you can implement some cool, innovative design, people just go bananas with sinks. What is it with, like, designs go astray? And sinks. These designs are really sinking. Am I right? Looks like all the good ideas really got washed away. Damn, that was a clean joke. Oh, is it another sink? It is another sink! Oh!
I got the water.
Okay.
I'm gonna dry my hands.
I would say this design really blows. Oh! God damn, I'm a comedic genius. No wonder I am professionally funny. Is this whole video just gonna be like crappy sinks? Maybe that's the new title of the video. The worst sinks you can imagine. When you're a millennial and you can finally afford your first house when you're like 60 and you have 3 bathrooms and they all have one each of these sinks, better just burn the whole thing down, baby. Kids under 2 travel free. Do more of what you love. 2-bit, bus it, train it. Not me reading this as kids under 2 as of some sort of Roman empress. Oh yeah, I did too. I don't know why. I don't know why. It makes it 11, but make little have little lines on top of the ones. Then you know it's ones and like yeah, it's confusing. The new Kia logo is so unreadable that at least 30k people a month search for the Kin car ever since its debut. Kia car, okay, look at this. Kin volume 30k. Clicks cost per click, clicks per search, and here you can see that a lot of people are searching for Kin car. You know when your logo gets simplified to the point that you can't even spell out 3 basic letters anymore? It's too much simplified. Any simple logo should be able to fit 3 basic letters in a basic font. God! Here's a nice little shirt. Come! I go to makeup school. The acronym is MUD. This is the font they choose for all the makeup chairs and shirts. This is how they look in mirrors. We're always in front of mirrors. I hope they actually thought this through. I hope that this is what they were actually hoping to achieve. That'd be so funny. Oh my god. Adidas Unisex Child Predator 20.3 Indoor Soccer Shoe. At least it's inclusive. It's unisex Child Predator. Wow. Shoes that fit everyone. I swear to God, Adidas, if you're gonna have a shoe called the Predator, which already sounds a little bit shady, you shouldn't put child in front of it. Oh, or maybe you can have a mascot like, you know, Alien vs. Predators, like the Predator, and it's just like child Predator that's really cute but murderous. That could be a thing, but it's not this. Oh, a bit of coffee in the morning. I love my herpes cups. It's supposed to say heroes. What do you mean? What does flour and coffee have to do with heroes? It just looks like herpes. Neither of which makes sense, to be honest. Alright, fellow men, we're about to go to the bathroom together, and I am gonna ask you a very important quiz about going to the bathroom. Do you go to stall number 1, 2, or 3? Choose now. Nothing beats pooping on the floor in public spaces. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Milk for Santa. Santa's milk. No, you see those Those imply very, very different things. Oh, Timmy, have you been naughty this year? Oh, there are a lot of naughty kids. Stop. Santa, fuck. This is why we tell kids Santa isn't real anymore. God, Santa. Saudi skills. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cute. And Saudi skills. Out of all the places to do the cut for a silly little USB stick, you probably chose the worst place. It's the worst one. You know what they say, you can't spell skills without kills. Hashtag gamer moment. You can't spell slaughter without laughter. Do-n't die safely. Do die safely. Don't drive safely. Do drive safe. Don't die. Wait a second. How do you actually get do drive safe, don't die? Do drive safe. Don't. How are you supposed? This makes absolutely no sense. It's not even properly color coded. I am colorblind, and I can even say this is not properly color coded. This is trash. One thing I have probably seen about a dozen times on the internet now is a bunch of like veterinarian offices or places that work with dogs that all have the same genius idea to make paper clips look like bones. It's a very cute idea, right? You know, paper clips and just extend so you have the little like round parts on the sides. But when you have it on only one side of the paper, it looks like this. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just a wholesome little veterinary clinic? Just everything is pee-pees. Good job, Karen. Tuna shamed. I really just spent 2 minutes? Like, why would you shame someone with tuna? Tuna shaming is the worst kind of shaming. Wait, what is it? Oh, it's just unashamed with like a Christian cross in front of it. Is that literally it? Oh my god. I also don't quite understand why they have like mixed capital letters and not like the U is not a capital U unless it's like some weird kind of like scribbly old-timey font. It's just a mess. Why is this a mess? So you know when you're gonna go to the pharmacy with the family and just have a little bit of wholesome medicine pickup time, look at this, isn't that beautiful? Just hanging with the family. The Game of Thrones vibes, baby. Steve, your new marketing strategy really caught our customers by the neck. I'm gonna be honest, fam, for like a pharmacy that's supposed to be like healthy and stuff, this is a little bit macabre, no? Here we got a little magazine with tricks and stuff. Look at the lady getting head pats from her baby while having explosive diarrhea. Post-workout power move. Have your explosive diarrhea before workouts. It's actually a very good idea. Go to the bathroom before working out. It's genuinely a good tip. This is a very gross way of showing it, but it is a good tip. Poop before lifting, bro. Mute the world with active noise cancellation. Here is our logo. That is just structured like a swastika. Great job. Great, amazing job. Wow. It's so good. I swear to God, these marketing campaigns go past so many eyeballs. They are in meetings, reviews, everything. They pay a bunch of money to get this up and no one caught this. The person who caught this is like a random person on Reddit with a phone. They just snapped the picture. Application. Stir well before use. Do not stir! Cooking is difficult enough as it is. Come on. Oh wait, it's paint. Yeah, so anyway, I can probably eat it, right? So you know, when you have vegan friends that are annoying, right? Am I relatable? Haha, fellow bromance. Look at this. This is how you freak them out. You just have a nice little patio thing that all looks like flesh. This would be really cool, maybe with a different color of rock. This looks so bad. It just looks like a bunch of frozen meat. I wouldn't want to sit on this. Can you imagine the plot twist if it actually is meat? You go and sit on it, just... Man, that gives me nightmares. Next post. Ili B Resopfies Lferti Two Thumbs Nadhapi. What the fuck is this supposed to say? Who wrote this? Who wrote this? I am genuinely upset. Is it like liberty? Oh, I think it's like liberty. I don't freaking know. There's liberty. There's probably some American crap in here. God damn it. When we write in America, we don't write with the metrics. We don't use line. We use them freedom units. To all my American viewers, I am very sorry, but we do have plushies that can comfort you. Get them today. Defeating ableism one step at a time. Okay, press that. Good, the door opens. That's very... It just gives a slimmer of hope, doesn't it? Just slimmer of hope. And it's like, no. You thought you were welcome here. No, this is awful. This is really... What? Huh? It's the exact same poster. Here's the Mario movie and here's Dungeons and Dragons. Both are good movies that I would recommend you to watch. But yeah, this has been a thing for like a solid couple of decades. I remember reading memes back in 2010 that every poster followed the exact same formula. That you had like some background stuff. You always have like the little cinders flying around. Then you have the person in front of the whole thing looking serious with a gun or something and super high contrast and clean skin. And then of course if there's a lady, she's turned the other way with a little bit of cheek showing, you know, that's very important. And then all that kind of stuff. Everything looks the same. And it has looked the same for like 20 years. This isn't new for specifically these movies. Although I suppose it also matters less, because back in the day, this poster was like a big sales pitch, right? Nowadays, people just watch what they want online or Netflix or streaming or whatever. So I suppose movie posters matters less. You just need to see what it is you want to watch fast, if that makes sense. So it doesn't have to be as unique. It's like with YouTube thumbnails. As long as you just make this face with like some outrageous memes or something, it's like, oh my god, there is a girl butt in this meme. There you go, 1 million views. It really is that simple. We support child abuse! Prevention Month. You know, maybe, you know, when it comes to design choices regarding font sizes, this isn't how you do it. If you read this from afar, we support child abuse. No one is gonna come closer to even read the rest. Children nowadays have it easy. Donate to our child abuse charity. Jesus Christ, man, this is so bad. I love CP. What? I live in a town called Cedar Park. I don't know how people don't see the dual meaning in this bumper sticker. Yeah, that's perhaps not like something I would put. Do they also have it on the caps? Like, you know, I love New York kind of caps, but for CP, that's not a good cap. You know, when it comes to railing, right? It's very important to have safety railings on balconies or different things so people don't fall over, because people are really silly. So here's a very good way of doing that. Look at the railing going here and going all around the window and then down there. This is what happens when you have like crappy programming. That's just like, if there is a border, have railing, but you don't specify anything else. This is what happens when you have bad programming. Who put this up? This is so bad. Who's gonna climb the window and need a railing on top of the window, but not at the bottom? This is so bad. Psst, hey, come closer. Come closer. Hey. For your house, wouldn't you want just tons of stairs leading up to your toilet where you take your royal dump? No? Well, here it is anyway. Look at that. First you go up 2 steps of stairs, and then you go up the next stairs, and then there's 1 more step, and there's the toilet. Oh, imagine if it overflows and you just have a nice little waterfall of the poo-poo water. Ooh, God, I love architecture. I just imagined trying to climb on top of this godforsaken toilet when I come home at around 2 a.m. being a little bit intoxicated. This is a death trap. No, the bread has gone bad. So here's the bread. It looks all moldy and stuff, but it's actually just the packaging. Wait a second. Is this the bread company equivalent of like Apple and stuff making their phones be slower and slower over time so people will buy more phones to replace it? Is this the same thing but with bread? If we just make the bread look like it's expired with bad packaging, people will buy more bread. Oh. Isn't that just wholesome? Unavailable. Tampax Pearl tampons, $4. Here's a substitution. Whole white mushroom. Hi Walmart. I don't think mushrooms will work. Well, Aubrey, as a man, an expert in female biology, have you tried just holding it in or corking it with the mushroom? Didn't think so, Aubrey. Simply pure H2O for you. I would highly advise against drinking any uranium dioxide peroxide. They tried to be so clever. Oh my god, can you imagine if it actually is that as well? It's a radioactive acid. I warned you. You didn't read the sign, did you, dumb shit? Fellow millennials, would you like to be able to buy a house? Yeah, me too. So there are new designs coming up that will be more affordable because the architecture is really complex, but then it looks questionable, so the value drops in price. Here's one of those values. Look at that. Wouldn't you just want a house that looks like it's raw dogging a Minecraft cow? Hell yeah. If I can get this cheap, I would legitimately paint this as a cow and a Minecraft Steve. I would do this just to own the neighbors or something like that. Maybe the housing prices will dip a bit.
Mommy, what is that Minecraft man doing to that cow?
Let me tell you, Timmy. Notice, this is a work-free drug place. This company has zero tolerance policy regarding the use of drugs or alcohol on the job, so you have to do a lot of drugs before working. Let's keep it this way. Work-free drug place. What a motto, though. I would love to see this in like a movie or something. Okay, who died in the trash can? Stop promoting shoes looks like body parts in a trash can. Well, at least it brings the eyes over, right? You can't just not look at this, but I'm not sure if this is the association you want with like your brand. Ooh, here's our brand. Oh, what do you associate with it? Corpses and trash cans. Ooh, the classy things. You know when summer is hot, the sun is just glowing a little bit too intensely, and you are sweating in your butt? Well, you want a pool somewhere, don't you, to just splash around in and freshen up? Here is a nice way of doing it. You just fill up your balcony and pray to God it doesn't break and just flush your child down 10 stories. I'm gonna be honest though, the concept of a balcony pool is really appealing, but I would never go into this thing if you paid me to do it. This is a death trap.
Music connects people. Look at this, it's so cute. I mean, I can kind of see where you wanted to go with the design, but it's the same thing here. It's like hanging around with friends. It's not good. It's not good.
Oh yeah, you want some M&Ms? Oh, you have www.mnms.com. Do I really want to go to that webpage? Like, if this is the advertisement for it, do I really want to uncover what this sticker is hiding? Yes. Here's a little shoe and just a collection of rocks. I know, I hate this so much. When you make shoes, listen up, shoemakers. Keep in mind the average size of typical gravels and stones you have on the roads, especially like in winter and stuff. It's very standardized things.
Do not make the holes the same size as the rocks. It shouldn't be that hard.
Too cool to do drugs. Cool to do drugs. Do drugs. Drugs. I love this because it's so stupid. Someone just thought this through and be like, we're gonna give this to our kids. And it's gonna be amazing. And everyone's gonna love their too cool to do drug pens in school. Hell yeah, it's just it's cool to do drugs. This is one of those jokes that I've seen like recycled every like 5 years or so, and I still love it. I would love to have pens like this. Maybe I can do it like merch. Maybe I can have pens like this like merch and have different variations of this. Like, too cool to have an emotional support. No, that's not good. That's everyone should have emotional support. We got yours today. Link in the description.
Creator me medium ceramics. Description: hollowed ceramic ghost with punched out eyes and mouth. Easy to illuminate and super cute for the spooky season. The base is large enough for a battery to fit. Look at these little ghosts. Oh. I just need you to see the stairs in an apartment I viewed. Am I a mountain goat? Look at these stairs.
Yeah, this is when an architect has a little bit too much fun. Hey, Steve, what if we made the stairs not even? Oh, the mind-blowing concept. This is the same kind of vibe as that sync video where it's like, ooh, let's make it more complicated and weird for no reason.
And it doesn't even look good. It just looks like a bunch of boxes.
It's really steep, though. I wonder if this design is like intended to save space or something, because it looks almost like a ladder.
Oh, that's a nice looking couch. Totally doesn't look like something else.
I would be ashamed to bring people over if I had this. And I don't really have a sense of shame. And even I would be ashamed. Let's see, just going on my little phone, searching for A. Oh, A? You mean Spotify? You know what else starts with A? Google. What else starts with Translate? I have another suggestion that starts with A that you all should go to, which is YouTube. Oh, yes. Can I just do this for my channel? Just like when you search for like, apple picking. It's like, did you mean the click? Oh, you want to watch some meme videos? No, I want to watch cars. You mean r/hole up? No, it's always to click channel. No safety smoking first. Oh, it's like no smoking, safety first, but okay, I see. No, this is a really bad design. You don't read it like that. Longer, larger font. What is this an advert for, like beans? Eat these today, you have longer and larger fonts. Establish dominance at the dinner table today.
Oh wow, honey, we might be Prego.
If you didn't know already, yeah, if you look like that, maybe you should, like, suspect that something is up. Like, honey, you look like you're 8.5 months Prego, but maybe you should take this test just to be sure, you know? Oh, wow, you know... It even says in the corner when you want to be sure. I mean, I suppose, you know, for the poster, it makes sense, because it's very obvious that it's a Prego couple, right? So for the poster itself, it makes kind of sense, but it's still really silly, like the message.
Frozen. Oh, this doesn't look good. This is some really off-brand stuff. This is so bad.
JFK, just F kids. Schoolwear. Oh, yes, indeed. You know what we say, fellow parents, when it's time for school? Just F them kids. Excellent. People come up with these slogans, like, unironically, and they just completely whoosh any secondary meaning. Like, what is this even slang for? Just F kids. School. What is that? What is F? Do you mean like the grade F? What is this even supposed to mean? It cannot mean anything. There's nothing else that could come to mind before the thing that comes to mind. It's just bad. Okay, we got a little two-piece doll here. I don't understand why it's in two pieces in the first place. Oh, maybe they got it in like a Kinder Egg or something, so you know it's in two pieces to fit. And then you just squeeze it together. And it's...
It's funny. Cause penis.
I would say, though, that this is indeed a superior design. You have all of the features, if you know what I mean. This floor map in Houston Airport flipped South America upside down.
But you see, no, it's an aesthetic choice, you see? Because when you flip it, it fits better with Florida. And you know, you have the big lump down there and the big lump up there. You see, it's aesthetically balanced. So... yes.
So the moral of the story is we should flip South America upside down because the map would be more aesthetically pleasing. Tips. Right to use connect, pedentify words, you know, slice of reading. Kim, read the content. Oh, it's like the T connects to the try to use context. Okay, I see what you try to do. And you failed miserably.
No, everything is impossible.
Everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. No, everything is impossible. I swear to God, people try so hard to make these like quirky design things, but when it gets to the point where you don't even know which word you're supposed to read first, maybe you're supposed to simplify it a bit, you know? Not oversimplified like the Cars logo. There is a golden balance there, somewhere in the middle. These Christmas trees I found at Target. Ooh, look at those Christmas trees, you know? Christmas is that kind of thing you just feel inside of you the whole Christmas. Let the spirit fill you. Ooh, it's a little parking machine. The thing on top is a solar panel. But aren't you inside a parking garage? How is that supposed to work? Don't get me wrong, this is a really smart idea for when there's actually sunshine. I bumped into one of these in Sweden during winter though, and let me tell you, it was very dead, which was super frustrating because there was no way to buy parking tickets. It was absolutely bonkers. Like, oh, let's put a solar panel and have no other power source, you know, in Sweden, where it's like pitch dark half the year. Great. I mean, solar panels do actually work better in cold, but I think sometimes they just forget about the fact that oftentimes darkness, at least in this hemisphere, correlates with like no sunshine as well, which doesn't work very well.
Orange County
Oh, it's supposed to say where. This went through review. Poor actress, man.
You don't matter. Give up.
Oh, the inspiration I needed today. Thank you. It really takes the pressure off. Actually, that's kind of like an interesting existential question, doesn't it? Like, if life doesn't objectively have a meaning, it kind of takes the pressure off and you can just do what you want, sort of. It's kind of nice. Or create your own purpose because, you know, the universe is kind of a subjective experience anyway. So, like, what does it really matter if there is an objective purpose or not? Anyway, so you matter, don't give up, I think is the real way to read this, but... The other one is kind of like just a funny punch in the face when you're driving to work on a Monday. Anal anus. What is this supposed to say? I just think it's anal anus. It's just anal. What a good brand. Wiener Cut Off Road. I wonder how this road actually got its name. Maybe there was some horrific accident way back in the day. Just like, oh my god, there was this whore carriage crash and 50 people just lost their peepees. It's Wiener Cut Off Road. L.A. Oh, it's supposed to say pizza. I think. Is that supposed to say pizza or like nipple? When you choose a font for your pizza place, don't make it look like a slur. Thank you. Oh, just pour butter all over my butt. You know why they call it butter? Because it comes from the butt of a cow. That feels like something I could tell a kid and make them genuinely believe it. But no, this design is awful. This guy I went to middle school with just proudly posted this pic of his new tattoo with the hashtag never remember. Actually, the worst tattoo subject matter I've ever seen. It's a huge covering like half of his stomach. What does this even say? Xanax. Never remember. And it's like a 9/11 reference. This is awful. This is so bad. Yeah, that's like a thing with like Facebook, for example. That was kind of hip when I was in school back in like 2005. And nowadays you don't use it at all, but on occasion you get like some update from the friend that you haven't met in 13 years. And you see stuff like this and you're like, wow, people really took some life paths, didn't they? So there's a little staircase with just a beautiful design choice. Where are the edges of the steps, you ask? No one knows for sure. Just try it. Don't leave it on the beach. Put it in the bin. Are you talking about the baby? No babies allowed on the beach. Put them in the bin. God, parents littering their babies everywhere. Disgusting.
I was wondering why Mom had a severed toe as a Christmas ornament until I took a closer look.
Oh, it's like a Jesus baby. But it's, yeah, it does look like a toe. Sometimes it's good to just zoom out on things. You know those typical pictures where it's like, oh, if you squint, it looks like something else. That's not something you should aim for on purpose. Like if I squint here, it looks like a severed toe. Or not, it actually looks like a severed thumb, I would say. It looks more like a severed thumb, which is still not a good thing. I didn't know what I was looking at for a while. Lemao, plant installation. What is that just to gardening service? Are they just pooping on the... No, those are two hands. Oh, I thought there was two butts pooping in the yard first. It's like, ooh, we take care of your plants. We fertilize them ourselves. I'm glad it's not. Lohe okre. Look here. Lohe okre. Why do people keep doing this? Why do people keep making these designs? They're awful. The toilets in the hotel where I'm staying, look at this, you just be here and you have a nice little view. You can look at your neighbor without the neighbor seeing that you're looking. Isn't that beautiful? It's like you have a peek hole into bathroom stalls that is just crotch height and be like, yes indeed, now you can tell if someone is in there. And if they're really doing their business or just watching their phone, it's very important. So let's see now, Steve, we are in this design meeting together and we're going to design a new logo for our flying company. Look at this, we have a plane, plus age, plus building, and we make it look like this. Al Hanin Company. Ooh. Oh no, oh. No, Steve.
Green leaves. Lorem ipsum is simply dummy text of the printing and typesetting industry.
Wait, what? Wait, what the hell? Did you print your whole truck with like some placeholder stuff? Is that what this is? This is real. What? It sucks. Yes. Yeah, that's what this says. Ooh, it's Seahawks, which is compression socks. Yes, that's, yes. Oh, Wi-Fi on the move. Just spread that Wi-Fi wide open. Oh, yes. The Wi-Fi is presenting itself to you.
Women. And then there is some Braille. But if you look carefully, the Braille is just printed. How are one supposed to read the Braille? No one knows.
This is almost as bad as that time I saw Braille on top of like a hot surface, like a fireplace, and it says don't touch above, but then there's Braille on the hot fireplace. That's like you're supposed to touch it to read don't touch while also burning yourself. This is a close second.
Oh, you have these cute little toys that are just... It's probably a worm with legs.
This is the logo that my local dentist went with. Ooh, Peterson. Look, yes, that... I mean, I suppose it's supposed to look like a tooth, right? You have a little tooth thing and you have a little root in the middle. And I don't know why the two lumps are on top there. They look like heads. You know, this looks like two dudes with out-poking body parts and then a child in the middle. This is not a good logo. What is this? What? No. How did nobody see this? How did nobody see this? Yeah, you happy family. Let's just segregate there on the right a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. That's like unintentional designs like this are so bad, and for some reason they're so common. Oh my god. Die for success. Cells for living. What? Oh, it's like die cell for successful living. Oh, is it like a name of a company? Die self. That must be die for success. This is a good one. Hey there, worker. If you're not dying from the labor, you're lazy. Hunting people. I'm not sure, even if you're doing this for a living, okay, I'm not sure if you should actually put it on your cap. You know, there's certain things you don't publicly show off like that. So here's one clock with a certain time. You want to know where the time is. Here's a QR code. Here's another clock. You want to know where that time is. Here's a QR code. Here's another clock. There's also a QR code. You know, when you try to implement just modern stuff to be cool, like, oh, we know how to use QR, don't. You could just put up a sign with the name of the place. Just as much effort, one fewer step of things. This is worthless. Ooh, I love sidewalks that just lead to nothing. That's so stupid. Where are they supposed to go? Into the bushes? So here we got a little wall with some painting, Oh, there's a light switch in the middle. I mean, I guess maybe that makes sense. Maybe they were going for, like, hiding the light switch, right? If they think it's really ugly. I think that's probably what they went for. But, you know, when you struggle finding light switches, this is just gonna make it so much worse. A Cosby surprise egg. Ooh, I wonder what could be inside. You wanna know what's inside? Just turn around and look, because the surprise egg is transparent. Man, imagine if they had this for, like, Pokemon packages, just transparent packages. I guess you can kind of do that when you weigh the packages, which is kind of scummy. Don't do that. I don't like it when packages get weighed because it's kind of cheating and getting holographic cards and stuff. I think it's less accurate nowadays because there's so many different types of holographic things, but in, like, traditional packs, it works really well. So if you're worried about, like, buying old school Pokemon packs, be careful with that, because sometimes they are weighed ahead of time, which means you're not going to get anything good or rare in them because all the holographic stuff is already picked out. So, yeah, just something to keep in mind. Sometimes people also reseal packages, so be careful with who you buy from. It's difficult to find good buyers sometimes, or sellers rather. Oh, we got a little phone holder. Oh, that's smooth. Okay. What a good phone holder. What a good little life hack. Do you spend too much time on your phone? This one makes sure that you're not going to spend time with your phone while driving, because it snaps it in two. What a sales pitch. Well, laddies, lasses, and lasses, I do hope you enjoyed this beautiful video as much as I enjoyed having you here today. You wonderful bean. Remember to pick up the plushies before they're gone forever, and they can do this, and they can love each other forever. Oh, yes, indeed, and they can come with you to eternal hellfire. Pick up yours today, link in the description, and have an amazing rest of your day. Mwah.